Good day, all of us. This video is for my fellow Nigerians. In this discourse, I want to talk about the power of the right effort as a means towards building our society. What do I mean by the right effort? I believe that if we apply the right effort in the things that we're supposed to do, we will add value to our nation. We'll add value first to our personal lives, then we'll add value to the nation as a whole. And our nation will become a greater nation. Now, I want to share an experience I had sometime in 2016 or 15. I can't really recall the year now. So, about this time, one day I was going to my office then, and I saw this young man. He was a small boy. I think he was in GS3 or XS1, something within that range, but he wasn't out of secondary school. I saw him with this very beautiful laptop. Now, let me put it in perspective. As at 2015, I was still using a laptop I bought in 2007. Now, that laptop had a memory of the hard drive was 80 gig and the RAM was 512. Now, I am an office person. I'm self-employed. I go to my office. I do stuff I blog with my laptop. But I saw this young boy. He had a laptop that was 500 gig hard drive and 4 gig RAM. The laptop was a very sophisticated laptop. So I then called him. I said, King, why are you using your laptop to play games? Come, let me teach you something that you can use this laptop for. And in 3 or 4 years, you start making money out of it. Honestly, what I had in mind to teach him was either I teach him blogging or I inspire him to go learn coding so he can code with his laptop. Now, when I told him this thing, he looked at me. He looked at me like, are you okay? Then he didn't say a word. I left. Now, this boy did not greet me again for 6 months after this thing that I told him. Because maybe in his mind, what concerns that man? Why would he want to come and teach me how to use my computer and learn one thing? Now, there's another experience I had sometime. There's a girl I used to meet somewhere I used to go to. So, as of then, she was an applicant. She was looking for a job, but her father was still paying her bills. Now, the father used to buy data for her. She had Smile. I think it was unlimited plan or thereabout. So, her father used to buy unlimited plan for her monthly. As of then, that unlimited plan was about 25,000 or so. This was maybe 2014 or 13. I can't really recall the year. So, one day we were discussing. I then asked her like, wow, if you have this much data monthly, wow, that means you can do something great with it. You can even learn how to blog or learn some skill online. When I said that, she just turned and looked at me and she said blogging is not her calling. And I was wondering, okay, so watching seasonal movies is your calling. Because the only thing she does with her data is to watch season movies. She knew all the season movies in vogue that period. And that was the primary thing she used her data for, season movies. Now, it's not unlikely that you go to a place and you see young men, graduates, undergraduate, applicants, or people even without a skill. And all they do is to play game from morning till night, PS4, PS5, PS this, PS that. The issue right here is that we are misapplying our energy. And when you misapply the energy you have within you, you cannot achieve the success you desire. If we go back to the case of the young man whom I wanted to teach something, but he stopped greeting me for 6 months. This boy was above 13 or 14. He should be between 12 and 15 then. But there was a time I was doing a research and I came across an Indian boy who taught himself how to program at the age of 5. And before the age of 8, he had a vision of creating and empowering thousands of people through his YouTube channel. And I think at the age of 9, he had over 200,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. And he had trained thousands of people on programming. In fact, as at then, they said he was working with Google, either Google or Microsoft. He was earning about $1.2 million yearly. I can't actually recall his name, but he's an Indian boy. Now, it's the same laptop that we're talking about. This boy learned how to use his energy for what is right. But this other one was using his energy for fun. That's why you see a lot of boys, instead of using their laptop to learn things, learn skill, learn coding, learn programming, that they can write an app after a while and start earning money from the app, they will go and start doing Yahoo. And you'll be pressing computer for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, hoping to hammer. But you fail to realize that at the same time, if you use that skill to learn, if you use that knowledge you have to learn how to code, how to program, in 6 months, 1 year, you can write a program. You can write an app. You can write something that you can earn money from after 2 or 3 years. Most times you look at children, most of our children, the moment they see an adult, they ask for your phone. The only thing they are looking for in that phone is how to play game. It's the games in the phone. Without realizing that the same intelligence with which you use in playing games is the same intelligence with which you can use in learning anything online. Because a child that is intelligent enough to play games, because games call forth one of the highest thinking faculty within you. You must be very creative and smart to be able to play most of these games. Now, if you can do this with game, why can't you do that? Why can't you replicate that in other skills? So the point I'm trying to make is that if we want our nation to grow, we have to start applying our energy to the right things. Those things that when we do them consistently, we will achieve greater Nigeria. We will achieve a greater nation. We will achieve a greater personhood. And we will achieve a greater success in life. Because we are all success capable. We have what it takes to be successful. Hence, if we put in the right effort, we will achieve the right success. Nigeria is a great nation. We have great minds. Even you listening to this now, there are great ideas you have that you can implement. Start implementing them. Start using them to do the things you want to do. Start using them for the benefit of all. And our society will become a better place. I believe in us. We can always achieve greater things than we've ever imagined. Thank you for listening. Cheers. Good day, all of us. This video is for my fellow Nigerians. In this discourse, I want to talk about the power of the right effort as a means towards building our society. What do I mean by the right effort? I believe that if we apply the right effort in the things that we're supposed to do, we will add value to our nation. We'll add value first to our personal lives, then we'll add value to the nation as a whole. And our nation will become a greater nation. Now, I want to share an experience I had sometime in 2016 or 15. I can't really recall the year now. So, about this time, one day I was going to my office then.